So, how you doing? Got a reaction from a VTuber called Lumi and Archcast. Wait, this can't be right.
What?
Alright, fellas, it's Joe before Arch. He fell off. It's gone. He rised from one side and then fell to the other side like a normal Arch. Like, fuck me, like, we have him about horses and now we have fucking VTubers. It's Jover, man. What the fuck? Now, time to put my suit on and go serious mode because, bitches like many of you don't like me yapping. I see how it is. You don't like me talking? Now, obviously, people mention, well, then again, I didn't watch it, like, out of my own, thing. It was just people coming up to me and they're like, Nellop, watch this video, please. It's my, waifu mermaid. I love her so much. I'm like, fine. How about another 17 more? No, I'm joking. So anyways, yoinked it. I looked at it and I'm like, huh.
Are you challenging me?
Now, when it comes to, like, the reaction itself, to a certain extent, yeah, it was alright, but at the same time, if I really wanted to get serious with this, most of the time when it comes to this stream, it's just...
Whoever the hell Nellop, I don't know. Nellop, whoever the fuck that is. I don't know who he is.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece.
I don't know. Who's Gamza? I've never heard of him before. I know her, I don't watch her, don't know who that is, don't know who that is. I think I know that one. Obviously I know that one. Don't know who that is. This chick's a bitch. Okay, I don't know who any of these people fucking are, my guy. But, at this point, I don't fucking know. Yeah, I really don't know what the heck this dude is on about. I feel like I got dumber watching.
Why, you stupid bastard.
Now, look, this is my, criticism. If you don't know about me, or Gamza, and 40k in general, then what makes you think you understand what I'm talking about in the first place? And especially this video right here. Why did you think that I made some, like, source mentions of what I mentioned before? If you haven't watched those, how the fuck you will understand the VTuber video? Then again, the VTuber video is meant to be like a semi-serious video and to piss people off, as it has successfully done once again. GG, easy, no contest. In conclusion, every specific video I make is a small portion for the bigger picture, and the more I do, the more it makes sense, or the recent video that relates to the previous videos that makes more sense. And VTubers are not so different when it comes to 40k YouTubers of how they lead.
Oh my god. So that he could have made this like a 30-second short.
No.
VTubers are in 40k. How? They're just like the 40k YouTubers. And that could have been right there. Oh my god. What the hell?
And then another thing, right, it proves my point that I mentioned in the video from the start. People will only watch this video in isolation without watching the examples or the sources already brought up before, and then they're clueless. Well, you did this to yourself. I don't even have to do shit. Like, have you done history before? Do you know a thing called citing your sources and you go check your sources and shit? No? Alright, that's a you problem. Now, the reason I brought that part up is to show that people to a certain extent are fucking lazy or dismissive, because the times when I actually provided examples, people will just dismiss it. Whoa, woke? Oh, that is just a culture war that is just so insignificant and nobody cares. Oh, whoa, what are you talking about? 40k is amazing, it's just so good. Space Marine 2? Dude, you're insane. Space Marine 2 is the best fucking game in the West. What do you mean it's dying? It doesn't really happen at all. It's still the best game. It's not even live service. Blah, 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 blah. Even if I bring those fucking examples, oh, whoa, what a fucking surprise. Dismissal as usual. Just like in 8th edition. Again, 8th edition has been nothing but dismissing. Because why is that? Why people want to dismiss that? Because they want the funnies and the fun. Why do they want the funnies and the fun? Because they can't handle reality. They can't handle real life. And they want to be numb. They want to be numbed from the experience. Right? So whenever there's an actual serious topic to talk about, or to bring it up, or to call it out, well, no shit that they're gonna be immediately dismissive. Because they're like, I just don't want to bother this anymore. I just can't handle reality. You're a pussy. Weak. Decadent. Now, and then the other times, just like the VTuber video, is that, if I miss some examples, it'll be the exact opposite. Oh, why did you bring more examples? I'm more of a skeptical guy. Like, why did you bring more examples? My racism against elves is peeking out slowly, I swear to fucking God.
It's okay, guys. Just kidding. I'm even more racist now.
Alright, let's give some examples. 5th edition Necrons. I don't know, honestly, Not bad of a video. Why Warhammer 40k is no longer grimdark. Why we misunderstood the grimdark. Warhammer 40k is very real. And plus the woke list, which I did that after the VTuber video, and it actually became much more better. Splendid. And even with these videos, even if I put examples in, here we go again. They fucking dismiss it. Oh, yep, woke is not real. What are you on about? Oh, you're not using the terminology right about woke. You're not using this correctly and all that. Which most of the fucking time, they're not really arguments. They're just opinions that can just be shoved away. And then afterwards, even if, let's just say some of them do a reaction or some people will like trying to figure out somehow, they dismiss it and then they fucking wonder why they don't understand my point in the first place. Bitch! That piece on the puzzle, on the fucking video, matters. Don't fucking remove it. Put it there. My argument, when it came to that reaction, right, is how do you expect to understand when you don't have any 40k knowledge, and not just lore, but also the community itself? Fuck me, like you haven't been around like 6 years before of how 40k was back in 8th edition. How can you understand when it comes to the models? How can you understand about the community's mentality 6 years ago compared to now? How can you understand about certain editions from 3rd to 10th edition? How can you understand to make a contrast principle when it comes to the 40k itself, right? I can go down this rabbit hole and just keep questioning over and over and over and over again. Now, then again, this is not like the typical like fan when they talk about like, 40k has like so much rich lore and there's so many books and all that. No. I'm talking about like the very main basics, like, okay, what is 40k? What is grimdark? What is a space marine? How can you understand these concepts, first of all? But then again, that I'll just fucking put them all together of how can you understand 40k if you can't understand this video? Because that video was talking about like, I'm talking about like VTubers in 40k, not VTubers as a whole, because mainly this is the main focus about 40k, right? And also like another thing, right? And you don't even know like when you watch that other video that I did about like the tragedy of Arch, like to a certain extent, I don't think you even know what happened to Arch back in 2019.
Forgotten the tragedy of Arch and Gamza the Wise. So he recently made a video on Arch 2 weeks ago. What the fuck is the forgotten tragedy of Arch?
Right, that is my only, like, genuine valid criticism is you watch my videos, you critique it a bit, and then you just have no understanding about it. And the way I see it from here in the other side of the perspective is, well, the way I'm seeing it is you don't really know what I'm talking about because you're either never being into 40k or you haven't been in 40k for the last 6 years or understanding what's going on in the community and all that. So, in all that together, how can you understand what I'm talking about in the VTuber video in the first place? I'm not gonna say that because you don't understand, that means your criticisms are invalid. No, that's fucking silly. It depends really on context. But at the same time, I do get it. I understand to a certain extent. Like, when I watched the debate of Dave Farina versus James Tour, like, the debate is fucking silly. It's almost like a bloodbath, but whenever they start speaking about, like, scientific terms, my brain was just out of the window. Like, I don't really understand much other than trying to focus on about the subject of the debate. Like, does this talk about the origins of life? Or is this going, like, sidetracking and all that? And why is this moderator not keeping people onto the topic? Again, if James grabs that chalk, it's so over.
Mr. Farina! Got it.
Here!
What do you want me?
Go! You don't do it!
Should I write not clueless?
Wait, hold up, Dave. You can't do this. You can't do this, man. Don't poor clue. Now, another argument that I can point out, since most of you are fucking new and don't even bother watching my old videos, even though it's a whole fucking resume, you dickhead, like, watch the other ones as well. My point is, in this YouTube space, why would I even have a conversation against the mentally ill? Why would I reason with the unreasonable? People care more to lecture my ass about 40k than to have a genuine conversation. And also, they like to throw labels, whatever it is, tourist, casual, racist, bigoted, misogynist, and all that shit. You're just a hater and all that. Fuck me, man. Fucking General Zukov right here. I got all my medals right here and right now. Right? It's all about the mentality of, I'm right, you're wrong mentality. You go against my opinion, then you're my enemy. You go against my favorite VTuber, well, you're my enemy, and fuck you! So, why not just make a semi-serious video to piss people off, and it succeeds? Thank you for giving me the recognition once more. GG easy, no contest. Now, I'll be fair on this one. The only good critique it had was I didn't bring enough examples. Fair enough. That's the only thing I can agree on. So, for this video, right, to specify a bit, I will give such examples about VTubers doing 40k stuff, right? Let me give you enough examples, and I'll give you so much fucking VTuber dose that you are not going to stand up ever again. I'll make sure.
Ooh, I love me a good lore video.
We do not care.
That's how messy everybody is when it comes to their political status within the 40k factions of this, okay? It's no, my ideologies, no, my ideologies, no, my ideologies, no, my ideologies.
Oh no, gringe.
Oh, what? These are not good enough? All right, more.
My dreadnought
Yeah,
is pewter.
pewter is metal, because they used to be metal, right? Can
Actually-
you not play the metal ones anymore?
Oh, you totally can. It's just not cost effective to make it anymore. I have like a metal dreadnought, which is so f***ing cool and heavy.
That is cool. Does it not smell weird, the pewter, after so many
It
years?
does. It does smell a little
Oh,
odd. It
it's
doesn't
a
smell
little-
bad. Doesn't smell bad. Pewter is also low-level toxic. Oh, that explains why I'm so bad at video games. I rubbed that dreadnought on my face too much. That was my mistake.
Is that good enough? Is that good enough? You got more examples? No? All right. Mods, add more examples.
Death is my duty.
It is not.
Duty is to the Emperor.
Oh, is the Emperor our daddy? Or the Emperor? How does the Emperor look like? Wait. Yo, he's looking godly. Emperor of mankind. Huh? Right now, a skeleton? He's a, what? Really? He's a skeleton? I see pictures of him with like long hair and everything. Is he just that old? He's a skeleton on a chair. Is he dead then? Is he not alive? He's dead? So what are we doing then? Who's at the top of the food chain if that's the case?
More.
I'm such a new person to all of this, but what does the 40K stand for? Is that the year?
Stupid.
Shall be cut down in swathes.
Can I get an amen?
No.
Hello, 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 everyone. It's me, Aurelia Tempest, your favorite Warhammer VTuber and Custodes Queen.
What?
Who am I? What is my vibe? I am Aurelia. I am a Warhammer VTuber, and I like to play a lot of Warhammer games.
A few moments later.
Ah! Yeah, that was a big attack. Just your friendly Warhammer VTuber playing some Space Marine and dying.
More!
Well, who are these fine fellows? These are the Sanctifiers. Their whole job within the ecclesiarchy is to support pilgrims on their journey, and that may be a vocation they chose rather than one that was assigned. They do like following people around and making sure that the word of the God Emperor is being followed.
It seems like the patient needs more. Oh God, please, no!
No, don't leave! No, don't leave! I don't want to talk to only the voices in my head anymore. You guys are fun. No! Don't! I don't want to talk to the voices anymore.
That is very cool. Ghoulie man, this is for you. That is cool. I'm feeling a little manly, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Whoa, that's so cool!
If we die with vengeance on our lips.
Ah! This is so cool! This is so badass!
Oh my god! They look so cool! Papa Smurf! Lord Calgar. Brave me! Yes, sir. It is the Papa Smurf.
There you go, your fucking VTuber dose of today. And I'll make sure to mention more of them in the fucking future. And they're gonna be in every single fucking video. So, my only critique when it comes to reaction, which I mentioned before, which is the massive part of this, is that you don't understand what I'm talking about in the majority of things. Why did you even bother watching this? Unless Chad had a gun on your head, then fair enough. Now, then if it was me, it would be the opposite. Then again, I heard that apparently the chat is more harsh than her, like Lumi and all that. I'm like, are you really? Uh-huh, yeah, sure, very harsh of you, Even though you can't even survive in my Discord more than a week. You're a bitch. And not just like sitting there lurking and then be like, I survived in a week. No. I want you to be engaging in this conversation and all that shit. Fuck, even debate me in the voice chat and all that. But, I know most of you are fucking bitches. You are weak. Fuck out of my sight. So, you also did mention in the reactions like, oh, you're going to watch them off stream to know me more, but are you really gonna watch my whole menu to get a better understanding? You really sure? Or are you just gonna watch and you can have more headache with more questions than answers because you don't understand what the fuck I'm coming from? If you don't know Gamza, What makes you think you know what I'm talking about? What makes you think you understand where the fuck I'm coming from? Because it sounds like you weren't from the start when it happened with Warhammer for Everyone shit. 40k has no longer canon, right? I get into very specific topics about 40k and all that, but it doesn't seem like you understand where it's coming from. And keep in mind, these videos are not so much of baby steps casual shit. This is actually for those who actually understand and know about 40k. By the way, community-wise, lore-wise, different story, Jesus Christ. Now, not gonna lie. It sounds like how I portrayed in the VTuber video, and of course, if you watched these videos, like, cunt, fucking watch them, or else you just don't understand where I'm coming from. Right there! Watch them! Watch them! Right? It's like this. A VTuber going into 40k topics that I bring up, and is being absolutely clueless of what I'm talking about. Very similar thinking to the VTubers that we have today. They're clueless about 40k, they might be interested in certain things, but what they know for certain is it's popular, and they make back out of it. So, like, why not? Space Marine 2? Yeah, let's go, fucking go, baby! 40k lore? Yeah, baby, let's go! Time to make bake on this bitch! Now, if you think I'm accusing you to have a similar mindset like these VTubers, I am. But you are with Arch, so I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Hey, look, I can be nice for once in a blue moon. All right, boys, fellas, easy there. Now, I heard you want more Arch guests coming over. But look, for your own sake and anybody else, my aura just scares people, right? Like no one's gonna ever approach me. My Discord is just a dead place. No one survives in my Discord. They'll be even lucky to survive more than a week. Like, my aura is more than scary than radiation. I think the only guy who could survive is Arch, since he survived against Gamza, so I think he will be alright. Then again, I'll figure it out to contact you first, because I know apparently it's email related and all that, so I'll fucking figure that out. But I will be coming soon. And once you start opening your mouth in my presence, you just vanish in a millisecond. Did I hear disagreement in my presence? Dead. Anyways, nothing more to bring up. You can check my shit, go for it, and I'll just keep this simple. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, my brothers, and take care.